everyone. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. This is something a little different. I am downstairs in my space. Clearly, we shoot a lot of stuff down here, do a lot of the videos, work on the bikes, all that kind of good stuff. That's typically what we do. And today, we are wrapping some presents because that's what we do, last minute kind of thing. My better half does not watch the channel, so yeah, it's pretty safe space for me to do this. We're just going to jump into it, and I guess we have the tools down here kind of to get things kind of done. So we're just going to go. Just wanted to say, before we start doing this and chit-chatting with anybody that happens to drop in, appreciate all you guys. Thanks for everybody for a fantastic 2025. Everybody that rides, races, you name it, watches the videos, watches the recons. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for all that you guys do and being part of my life. And I deeply appreciate that and hope you all have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great time with family and friends and ready for a fantastic new year in 2026. So let's wrap some presents. Now you're gonna see something very quickly. It's gonna become very apparent very quickly, is that as far as gift wrapping goes, it is not a skill that I possess. Not at all. So what can we do? What can we do? Even this paper, what is going on? I don't know. I'm one of those people that probably best served by going to one of those wrapping places and getting people to do it for me. But we got paper. Let's wrap some gifts, potentially. Like I said, you can all critique the terrible process that I do. May as well do it at the bike table because at the end of the day, it's the place I know best. And it's a standing desk, which helps out a lot. So first things first, I guess those of you guys know I go to Asia a bit, Singapore, Malaysia. Pop Mart is huge there. So we've got some almost hidden monsters. I always try to go to Pop Mart stores when I'm there. I've got a couple of those. Like I said, well, nobody in my family watches this channel, so it is the safest space to do this kind of stuff. So we've got a couple hidden monsters to wrap up. They're blind boxes, so no idea what's in there. Bunch of different characters. They're always just fun. Again, I am horrible at wrapping. Feel free to judge. Everybody's getting the same wrapping paper. That's just how it works. Hey, Noah. Merry Christmas. Hey, Zuki. Hope you guys are all prepped. I mean, it's in the UK, you guys are 7 hours ahead, so this isn't as last minute as it may seem, but it is last minute. Ooh. See, this is where I get in trouble. It's like the dog years and all that kind of stuff. I'm just, like I said, I am the worst wrapper. Anything that goes to family outside, typically, gets wrapped by my better half, because everybody knows if I wrapped it and what a monstrosity it ultimately is. As long as it looks good from like one side, we're kind of okay. 7 p.m. in the Netherlands now. We had our dinner already. Oh, nice. Nicely done. Nice. Bandit's down here with me as well, so he'll be freaking out every once in a while. Like I said, this is just like a chill stream for me. Just kind of talking. It's typical Christmas Eve, I guess, for most. Well, I guess except for me. I was off at the doctor's this morning. Going through all my blood work and stuff like that. We'll go to the UK this Sunday, though, for the full PRL. Ah, nice. Nice, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I am doing the full PRL because, like we said, Noah made a fantastic contribution to the fundraiser that we did. We managed to, as a whole entire group of people that were streaming, we were able to raise well over $1 million for St. Jude's. I need to get the exact number. It is extreme, and everybody played their part, and I'm extremely thankful for that. So I am more than happy to do that ride. For those of you who've watched the channel for a long time, know that I have some unfinished business there, so that'll be awesome. What if a receipt sees your stream? They won't. They won't. No, that's what I was saying. No way. Nobody is going to see this because, number one, like my better half does not care about this channel in the slightest. She would rather pull her toenails off than watch a video. That's just how it is. So there is no danger of that whatsoever. We're going to try to be like a little more neat about this. So I'm not concerned about it. Like I said, she would rarely watch a video, and she would never watch a live stream, and she is currently grabbing groceries, so we're pretty safe in that regards. As well as, there's an added bonus, like, to be honest, if I'm down here and talking to what she will think is myself, which I do anyways, she'll probably think that I am streaming, and then she won't come down here at all. Not that she ever has to come down here other than the deep freeze to maybe put away some groceries, and that's about it. Ooh, that end is not, that is a perfect end. You will never see that again. It's on the internet. It'll last forever. I folded one corner of a present correctly. Hey, Miguel, Merry Christmas, my man. Merry Christmas. Organize my own ride because I can't on Saturday. Oh, okay. Well, best of luck, Zuki. It is a fun time. So those are the two Pop Mart things. One more Pop Mart thing. This guy here went crazy the last little bit. I've been holding on for a while. For those of you who don't know what that is a Labubu. Virtually impossible to find, but again, like I said, I travel to Malaysia, Singapore a bit, and being that, in fact, that Labubu character was created by a Malaysian artist, I was able to get a whole bunch of them before I knew what they were. For those of you who know my background, I have done a lot of art. I've done a lot of art for the Olympics. I've done more airbrush helmets for Olympic athletes than any other artist in Canada. And I just appreciate art. I've done street art. I've done all those kind of things. So when I see, I like to support other artists. And when I went to Malaysia, this guy was predominantly there. And so I got a bunch of Labubu stuff, not knowing, and I should have got way more. But that's just how that kind of works. You'll smash it on Sunday. Just so you know, I can only read the chat on the stream. This is being streamed through my phone to Shorts. So not the most optimal because I am completely and utterly blind as a bat. But that's okay. So Labubu done, but yeah, I got my all my tests and stuff done. Follow up with the doctor today. We're doing okay. Things are looking all right. Got a couple things I got to change, which is typical when you start getting to my age. But generally he's pleased with what I've done and me not being a complete and utter idiot, which is usually the conversation that we have. So that is good. Hey, Charles. Again, apologize if I'm like, you're looking up my nose as I look through my bifocals to read the chat on my phone. So look at that. That's not bad. I feel like maybe I should be doing all this. We have some different stuff that I got to wrap that you're going to see full on what I am not capable of doing. Like I said, it's just kind of the folding and making it look like it was wrapped by somebody that had some semblance of knowledge of angles, which I don't. I feel like I skipped this life skill if it was ever taught. It just wasn't high on the priority list. Or I had somebody do it for me, which is probably more akin to what would happen. So, been keeping busy, been working on the Ruby video. I've got a Ruby video to put out, working on that. But this, weirdly enough, we're just going to cut that off. Needed to get done because, like I said, it's just a short time period while the wife does some groceries. Number 2, the Labubu. Actually, that's number 3. I lied. Lying. Absolutely lying. Health is wealth. Absolutely, Charles. 100% agree, Miguel. When do you replace your wax in the heater bowl? I keep it at a level, so it's actually right here. So because here's the thing. As long as you are keeping your chain clean. So typically if you're riding outside with wax, your chain's going to get dirty. As long as you're cleaning it and then prior to doing a hot wax, you are completely cleaning that chain. And usually you can do that just by using boiling water to get any excess wax off and then using a microfiber towel and cleaning it off. Then you're pretty much fine. Now, that being said, if you are using like the strip chips, or you're using like additives, like I'll use the endurance chips, you'll want to make sure that your ratios are good. Like you don't want to be adding in a whole pile. So you can change, like you can add multiple strip chips. I use the strip chip to increase the endurance. The endurance chip will increase the hours of usage huge. So to be honest, if you are doing gravel, even if you're doing indoor, even if you want to like reduce the amount of waxing that you were doing, I would do the endurance chip. Now it is going to decrease the efficiency of the drivetrain itself a little bit. You can use a different variable. They have speed chips, which increases it. So if you're doing a crit race or a TT, you might want to consider that to have the most efficient drivetrain. But generally speaking, you can double the time by using the endurance chip. So it's just simply topping it up, and you know, like that's just your typical bag of wax there. And you just continue to add a few more pellets in every once in a while and just keep the level relatively reasonable. You just want to be able to submerge that chip relatively good. Again, if you are doing a proprietary blend, so if you are blending, speed chips or endurance chips, and you want something specific for a very specific event, heat up your wax, dump it out, and then just start from scratch. So there you go. Hey, George, let's scroll back here. Talking too long. You can cut the end shorter before you fold, or lay it on the long end before folding. We'll try. Sounds complicated. I'm not sure my primitive ape-like mind will do that well. Hey, George, Merry Christmas. It does look very different today. So we got a couple other things. Now this is, I don't know, maybe Miguel will, I gotta open this up. See, this is the beauty of having the shop here, is that I have actual tools to do things. Miguel might appreciate this. The Meat S Pro. It is a wireless thermometer for cooking meat. So hashtag no vegan or no vegans. If you're a vegan, look away. We're going to use this. It's Bluetooth. It's tech. My wife specifically requested this. My good friend Mitch on Two Wheels always gets really kind of mad. My wife always requests kind of cooking things for Christmas time, and I get them because I reap the benefits of her excellent cooking. And but this is this year. She wanted a wireless thermometer for smoking and roasting and doing all those kind of things. So hopefully it's good. We got it. They can shove that into some broccoli, sprouts, and tofu to get the perfect softness. Too funny, Miguel. So I don't know if this random piece is going to work. It is not. It's going to, oh, maybe it will. Is that too short? We might luck out here. This might be the random piece that just kind of works. No, incorrect. Not even close. Not even close. This was the stream that I never thought I would ever do at this bench. No bike shape packages. There is, my wife will not buy me anything biking because she doesn't want to buy the wrong thing. It's tough when you've got a ton of biking stuff. But like, I mean, there are other things that I probably need that she will get, but no bike shape stuff. She leaves all that stuff to me, ultimately, at the end of the day. Hey, Steph, Merry Christmas, my man. I don't think the redeemables will, you'll get charged for the redeemables, but they won't work because it's a live stream on my phone. I feel like I've lucked out totally with some of these. Look at that. Making a liar of myself. Now this is the problem. Noah said cut it short prior to. The problem is I'm worried I'm going to cut it way too short. Let's try that. I feel like this is exemplifying how terrible I am at gift wrapping, which is totally justifiable. I am not a gift wrapper by any sorts. I am. I did. I left it to the last minute. I 100% left it to the last minute. My wife has gone grocery shopping. I have done nothing to this point, and this is the only opportunity. And like I said, I'm down here streaming because she won't watch the stream. And B, if she hears me talking, typically she doesn't come down to do anything. But I feel like that one was probably the best so far. It's like we're getting better. Eric Min's ride tomorrow? Nope. I don't know what Eric's doing tomorrow. I am kind of, I did cadence drills yesterday, Ash. Merry Christmas, by the way. I did cadence drills yesterday. Today's a rest day. We will do kind of a warm-up tomorrow. Like we'll do a little bit of a, just get the legs moving. And then we're doing the full PRL on Thursday. So that ride's gonna take its toll. It's a long ride. It's, there's going to be a lot of fatigue from that. So, I don't know if you guys ever watch Disney stuff, but these are Moana Crocs. Crocs are a funny thing. Crocs, you either love them or hate them. Anybody that knows me knows that I love Crocs, that I wear a whole pile. I have a whack of Crocs from Naruto to Dragon Ball Z to, and a plethora of Hello Kitty ones. I like to wear them because it throws people off. And I always wear them as like a pre-ride, post-ride thing. So I will show up with races in full racing kit with bright pink Hello Kitty Crocs on, which people don't know how to take it. Like if you don't know a person, I guess it throws them off. I also like to wear them to the gym. There is nothing in my mind better than going to a gymnasium that is full of a bunch of meatheads. Sorry to all the meatheads out there, but you know I call you meatheads. And showing up with pink Crocs, because a lot of people don't know exactly how to handle that. So yeah, I did Nightmare Before Zwiftmas yesterday in the Pen of Doom. Lasted 3 minutes 30 seconds with the lead group. Max HR had to chill. Well, I mean, at least you tried and gave it a shot and knew when to back off. I mean, that's the thing. Okay, this is going to exemplify just how terrible a gift wrapper I am, because this is not a box, and I am already like, I don't know what to do here. Had I been more prepared and smarter, I probably would have kept a shoebox from something. Oh, there we go. There we go. We faked it. We faked our way through this thing. I feel like this is more challenging than Zwifting. Oh, God. I don't even know. Like, there's no straight lines. There's none of this stuff. Maybe we can do that. Comes from a place of love, right, guys? That's all that matters. Oh, Rhino mask cats start with 240 hot laps. Oh, was that your climb on the TT route there, Miguel? Oh, I watched you. I watched. I think Riz did it. No, I watched Riz. I didn't see yours. I saw yours pop up. That's what it was. And then I saw Colin after the fact doing that ride. I mean, that's all crazy. I don't know. Does it pass, guys? Is that a passable gift? Does that seem like it was wrapped by a child? Because it pretty much was. I feel like I should get my niece and nephew over here to do that. And then final thing, again, I'm a huge Crocs lover. Crocs slides, bright pink. Had they had my size, these would be mine. Looks perfect, thanks. Post a vid later. Wrapping looks good considering it's not a box. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like that one's a win. Like I said, usually these are absolutely disastrous and they look like they're wrapped by a child with no adult assistance. I said I'm typically tempted just to go to one of these gift wrapping places. We have them at the mall, but I hate going to the mall at Christmas time because the chaos is something very, very real. And just handing them a bunch of money and just like wrap these because they got all those professional gift wrappers that do it for charity, which I think is a great thing this time of year. All right, non-box wrap number 2. Can we do it? I feel like I'm wasting so much paper here too. Like, I feel like this is completely overkill. But we're just going to keep it as simple as possible. There we go. Tighten up. Kind of. Maybe. I feel like we might be okay on this one. Maybe. It's the non-straight edge that kills me. I feel like ripping out a radiator is a lot easier than wrapping presents. Or bleeding brakes is a lot easier than wrapping presents. This one's not cooperating as much. We'll kind of get there. All right. I don't know. What do you think? 5:20 for 5 minutes. Ooh. I was just thinking breeding things. That's a nice thing. If you're on an indoor trainer, it's not something you have to do all the time. I have to do my winter maintenance on the SL8 coming up. So all these things are in order. Pull it apart, put it back together. It's lucky enough that I have the space here to do it. I know that a lot of people will bring it to the shop, and I totally get that. But you know, if you ride lots and you have lots of equipment to maintain, it can get really, really expensive at the end of the day. What else do we got? Are these all for the same person? Yes, they are. They are for my significant other. I've already done the stockings. This is just kind of her gifts. If you're asking because I'm using the same paper, it wouldn't matter if it was for different people. I would use the same paper all the way through. That's just how it is. And then I've done this before too. I've wrapped a bunch of stuff and then not realized what I wrapped or not able to identify it. And yeah, I'm sure you can guess the rest. It's just kind of like musical gifts. But yeah, that's everything there at the end of the day. I was wondering how you tell who is who. Like I said, Christmas wrapping presents is not my strong point. With other stuff, typically I get my better half to wrap things and label them because she is much more intelligent than me and is much more organized in that regard. So it gets done and it gets done properly and everybody gets some nice looking gifts. And at the end of the day, they are all labeled. Because like I said, I will do something like this, wrap a bunch of gifts, go get distracted by a paper bag that blows by, and then I am looking at it, 2 weeks later going, I don't know. I feel like I've outdone myself this year. I feel like this is like the benchmark, which will be shocking to some. Denise will be perplexed as to why they look good. She'll think that I probably paid somebody because there's typically no way that we would be able to do that. Wax dip the gifts. Oh, if I was smart, I would get a little food coloring and get like a little stab and do that. That would be kind of cool. And then just emboss them. I'm sure I have something like emboss them, use the bottom bracket tool or something and stamp it, or use the chain links and put some chain links in there. I don't know. Suppose you could have some fun, but I would probably burn the house down at the end of the day. But yeah, no, that's essentially it. I don't think I have a short for today. That's kind of part of the reason that I jumped on. Initially, I was just going to film a quick little segment for everybody and just say Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic holiday, great food, spend time with your loved ones, enjoy the holiday season. That I appreciate you all, and everybody that shows up for the races and support and jumps into the chats and is out there racing themselves and doing things with their channel. I couldn't be happier with how 2025 kind of played out. Things You know, it's crazy sometimes, and you know, you do things and you don't think things are going to go in a direction at all, or you don't expect to go that direction, and next thing you're doing something completely different. So I mean, it's absolutely fantastic, and very honored to you know, sort of know you all and race with you all and spend time with you all, and that you choose to, you know, kind of chit chat and do all those kind of things. So thank you for that. Again, we've got on the 27th, we've got the full PRL. So it gives everybody an opportunity to enjoy time with family and, you know, get out there and do some Boxing Day shopping if that's the kind of thing that you do. And just spend some time and, you know, have some fun and relax and get some good recovery in, and then stock up in carbs and protein and get ready to do it all again. And thank you for that. Hey, Riz, good to see you, my man. I should have made something like that, redeem eggnog. But yeah, no, it's, and Merry Christmas, man. Hope you have a great Christmas, you and your family. Again, appreciate you all that, you know, what you do. It's, this community is beyond fantastic. And, you know, again, deeply appreciative that, you know, you guys are there and everybody's doing their thing. It just makes things that much better. So I am going to probably wrap things up here. Dun-dun-dun. Dad joke. And is Santa being pulled by a moose in Canada? No, a moose would just, they would just kind of chill. They're not that motivated to work, really. And yeah, no, it's, that's it. Like I said, hope you guys have a happy holiday season. Hope to see y'all racing around London for a couple laps for the full PRL. Just so you all know, in that event, it is set for 60 minutes. Even though you won't complete the route in 60 minutes, we're all going to start. There's a half an hour late join. Once that 60 minutes done, we get popped into the world, which will be populated with other people. That just means there'll be more people to draft off, and also allows people to join late and jump on there. As long as you complete the route, you will get the badge. So don't worry about that. It's just kind of a logistics thing. Initially, I had it set up as a race, but you know, it's we're not going out to kill ourselves, and you know, we're out there to have a good time. And 176 kilometers. Riz will be able to tell you, because he did it as part of his charity thing, that that's a long slog to get done. So there you go. What pun after wrapping gifts. There you go. Thanks, Steph. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And that was kind of the point of it. It's just like, I get it, you know, it's holiday season. Not everybody has that much time to, you know, dedicate to an entire ride. So it's, you know, show up for a bit. You can late join. If you follow me on Zwift, you can just teleport. People like Miguel will be there. Noah's going to be there. Mark Halford will be there. There's Julie Wolf signed up. A bunch of the dirt people found out. Mike plus Bike had mentioned it in the dirt forum. I had kept it pretty low key, other than the Discord. So it's been shared. So there are people showing up. So should be a good time. Might be a bigger group than I expected. Who knows? Either way, we're going to get it done. So anyways, again, Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you have a fantastic day and a good Christmas, and we will catch you all later. I'm going to shut you off now. See ya.